super glue. Do we use it? Why do we use it? Do we really have to close the eyes and mouth with glue, or do we sew them closed? We don't suture the lips closed like you see on some horror movies where there's big stitches going over. You would obviously see that if you went to the funeral home and looked at a deceased. We don't sew the eyes closed like you see in some movies. We do use super glue though, or a mortuary product version of super glue. But I know a lot of funeral directors who just go to the store, buy random old super glue, and that's what they use. Same thing, but why do we use it? So the tissue of the mouth, and especially the eyes, is super thin. Dehydrates very quickly because air goes under the lids and past the mouth. As you're laying, air is moving past. So your lips and your mouth and your eyelids are going to dehydrate super fast. So we want to get that area closed up tight so no air can get behind to dehydrate out that tissue. Because when you walk up to see someone in the casket, or even prior to cremation, you're looking at their eyes closed, you're looking at their mouth. Those are distinct features for you of your loved one. So we want to keep them as less dehydrated as possible. And a huge component of that is gluing them closed. We just use a thin little line, press the tissue together, and as long as that tissue is dry, they will seal up tight. Big complaint we do hear, and I hear from you guys, is going to viewings and there is white around the mouth, white around the eyes, glue stuck up in the eyelashes because it's not been done properly, not been cleaned up after being done. So funeral directors, pay attention to those details because people notice it and I hear about it. But super glue, we do use it.